champion. I always love to tell the story of the time the cup was lost in a fire in a local restaurant across the street here in Greektown. And RJ decided to replace it with a sash, not unlike Miss America.
It is a very RJ City solution, to say the least. Yes. But I don't think that sash would fit around Rhino's ankle.
No, certainly not. A wedding ring. Crowd already called. This is a tough one for the Greektown fans. They do love Rhino, but Bill's their guy. So,
what is going to happen if Rhino finds a way to gore Bill Collier? Can Bill Collier withstand that kind of impact?
Well, Bill Collier delivers a spear of his own that's pretty devastating, as well as a huge right hand. It is, yeah, this is for sure two trucks colliding.
Half these fans are chanting for Bill, half these fans are chanting for gore. Something's got to give.
Two big, meaty men slapping me.
These fans will chant ECW till the end of time. I don't know. Absolutely. I don't know if ECW ever came to Ontario, did they?
No, I don't think they did. Closest they might have gotten is Buffalo.
But still, that lives on, and all these fans who appreciate it through DVDs and tape trading and streaming and all these aspects that people still remember Rhino as a television champion, annihilating Spike Dudley, pile driving the same man's wife through the table. So much of what Rhino did lives on forever and ever in a land of misfits and delinquents. Rhino may have been the most intense of all of them.
Well, he also, like, out of all those guys, he looked different. He worked different. He is different. He doesn't look like any of those other ECW guys. In a land of misfit toys, he was the standout. He is so much bigger than a lot of them.
And when you say he doesn't look like the other guys, you mean human.
No, it does not look like the human being.
This guy is absolutely just animalistic in approach. He's a Mack truck in terms of thickness.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to take Rhino anywhere he doesn't want to go.
No. I still remember we lived on a farm. We had that giant satellite dish on the front lawn back in the 90s. And my brother and I, very late one night, came across ECW and saw Rhino and the Dudleys and Tommy Dreamer, and we did not know what we were watching, and we just referred to it as flaming table wrestling, because that's what it was. They put a guy through a table that was on fire.
You didn't know, but you were transfixed.
I was like, I gotta watch the rest of this car crash, and that man was driving the car.
And I'm very curious to see, as this match goes on, a very tentative feeling out process, because both men know the other's strengths.
Oh, absolutely.
Make no mistake about it, Rhino has studied this man intently.
Oh, yeah, Rhino is all power, all intensity, but he does do his homework, and he knows exactly who his opponents are.
And the question I have is, who of these two athletes will adjust better to the fact, as nobody budged from the shoulder block, I don't think either of these men are going to be able to dominate their opponents the way they're used to.
No, both Bill and Rhino dominate their opponents all the time. There's always a size advantage for these guys when they're in the ring with anybody else, but I don't think there's a size advantage tonight. Maybe a small height advantage for Bill, but certainly not a size advantage.
Yeah, I'd say Collier has a couple inches of height. Rhino's got a couple inches of width.
A couple inches.
I mean, and that cancels out, especially when you're trying to budge these two men who have got to be, within what, 15, 20 pounds of each other?
Yeah, and Bill sometimes goes for a jackhammer. I don't know if he's going to get Rhino up for a jackhammer.
Oh my gosh. So many questions to be answered, and the Greektown Cup is at stake. One of the most hotly contested and most sought-after championships in all of professional wrestling in Canada, as Bill Collier reverses Rhino into the buckle. Rhino comes out with an elbow. And a clothesline. Collier sits the outside early, and that's Rhino in his element. Oh, you heard that?
Let's get extreme. I don't want to hear that from Rhino, please.
Well, at least they're on the side opposite us, at least for now.
Oh, Bill says no. Rhino into the apron. Look out.
Yeah, they're battling to this side in front of the steel guardrails. Now, no, we do need to clarify, this is not a no disqualification match. Is that correct?
No, it's just a regular wrestling match, but they are...
Oh! Rhino with a beer can right to the skull of Collier.
And a great catch by a fan. Congratulations, you get a bent can.
That'll be up on eBay in the morning.
headband by Rhino.
Oh, Collier able to put the brakes on, and Rhino takes the steal.
You'll notice our barrier's extra shiny tonight.
Well, for now.
Yeah, for now.
Look out. Oh, Collier! Rhino moved out of the way. Collier looking for a big boot. And it may have been the thigh muscle. It may have been
Is that a pizza
the
box?
groin area. It was a pizza box at one time. But Collier got launched on top of that guardrail, and now we are into the crowd.
Referee's discretion. Brown letting him go.
Yeah. Rhino and Collier, and I admire the fearlessness of Collier of taking this fight to Rhino on the floor, where Rhino has been used to doing for 25 years, but is it a mistake for the Greektown Cup champion?
Oh, they're up here. They're up here beside us.
We got to run.
I do not want to be anywhere near this.
I don't want to
car
turn
crash waiting to happen.
I don't want to turn to Carlos and Hugo, have them crash to our table.
Our camera's trying to follow the action as best as possible.
Yeah. We are live, pal.
We are they are kind of right up here with us. Oh my God. Rhino and Collier are up against the brick walls here inside the Eastminster United Church. Back down. Oh, they're going back down the hall. I don't know if you can see this. They're going through the fans on the other side of the fencing.
Yeah, they're on the upper level here on the opposite side of us now. That narrow corridor.
With full of people, and now Bill Collier and Rhino trying to get through.
Yeah, it's part of that standing room only seating.
There's a lot of, they're up against the brick wall. Oh my God, there's ladders hanging up there.
Hey, when we tell you there's not a bad seat in the house at Greektown Wrestling, we're not kidding.
Again, if a wrestler lands in your lap, you get to keep them. Here they are. Now they're fighting up near the merch area.
Oh, please don't break my table. Oh, look out. They may have broken Rhino.
Bill just went down the stairs. Here comes Rhino. There's a small child shirtless.
Well, yeah, that was Salsa King's mascot.
No, that's right. Rhino and Bill fighting on. There they are. You can make them out there. There they are fighting in the crowd.
Well, you can do a hell of a lot of damage out here, but bottom line is you can't win the Greektown Cup
No, it's
against
gotta be
these
one in the ring.
people. So these athletes have to keep this in mind. I applaud referee Nick Brown for letting this thing go, but bottom line is, though, once we get back into the squared circle, then, as they say, it's nut cut time. As Collier, the chair at the back, what condition will either of these men be in once we get to that ring?
Bill Collier just handed that chair to referee Nick Brown. Here we are wrestling in the front entrance.
Oh, that was a beer that just got, I think, collided with Collier's skull once again.
Rhino and Collier all the way around the Greektown Arena here.
Oh!
My straight arm to the post.
Rhino was looking for a clothesline against that steel. Collier moved out of the way, and all the force of Rhino came back to haunt him.
Collier breaks the count and flips off Nick Brown.
Well, hey, I would not want to aggravate the official here at this point, because both these men have long pushed back past the line of what should be permitted. But here in Greektown, we want a definitive winner and loser, and that's what we're trying to give you.
Collier just sent Rhino straight into the post.
Cover here, that could do it. And Rhino somehow, that staying power, that pain threshold of the man beast, the war machine, on his knees, but still slugging away.
Bill Collier and Rhino have gone all around the arena here tonight. Back to the ring, head first off the post goes Rhino, and Rhino's still not down.
Yeah, Rhino is he's struggling. He's in a bad way right now, but he's off his back. And bottom line is, as long as he's off his back, he can't be beat.
Not a lot of guys I've seen get Rhino down to his knees like that. Bill Collier.
And to rock Rhino that way with one punch,
yeah,
speaks volumes.
That's the power of Bill Collier.
And we've seen Collier, how many times have we seen him put away matches with that very same right hand?
Just one punch ends the match.
Not sure if that'll be the case with Rhino or not, who is very prone on the ring frame. Oh no, Collier!
He went for the guillotine.
And Collier hit. Maybe hip first, thigh first.
On on the ring apron, which by law we have to mention is the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, it is. That's where steel meets wood. There's no give there, and Collier's got to play through the pain. The elbow into the cover for 2.
Both men feeling the effects of this match so far.
I think at this point, though, Collier is realizing what so many legendary warriors have realized over the years, and that's, what do you have to do? How far do you have to go to keep Rhino down?
Honestly, it's very difficult to keep Rhino. Rhino's on his back right now. Very difficult to keep. Now, Bill's going up to the top. We don't see Bill go to the top very often.
We don't. When he does, he makes a count. Collier knows he's got to come up with something big, and Rhino knows if he wants to stay in this thing, he's got to act now.
Something big just showed up, and that's Rhino. Rhino on the second rope. Oh, I don't like this. Look out!
Superplex with authority.
I think Bill's feet scrape the ceiling.
Into, that counts as a cover, that counts. Oh, Collier kicks out. I think Rhino hit with such force, he took the air out of himself.
Fell into that cover. Referee Nick Brown right on top of it.
That was about 550 pounds of humanity crashing down on the canvas at one time.
A hoss fight, if you will.
Who's going to budge here? Back and forth, Collier and Rhino. 2 of the heaviest hitters you'll find anywhere in pro wrestling today.
Lord. Rhino with those chops. Bill off the ropes.
Collision, a second time.
Rhino,
that low center of gravity gives him the base to fire off with those shots with such authority.
Rhino can sense it's time.
Oh no.
Calling for the gore.
Collier has no idea it's coming. His back is to Rhino. One gore could change the fate of the Greektown Cup. Oh my God! Gore! 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 No!
Bill Collier just kicked out of the gore.
What the hell? Rhino is in shock.
Bill Collier is in pain.
These people are stunned.
I can't believe Bill. Look at this. Instant replay here.
Measured him.
Monster score.
With everything he wanted, did Rhino, except the elusive 3 count.
Rhino coming for the gore one more time.
Oh, there's no way Collier survives 2
Oh,
goals.
he can't.
It's not possible.
Cut him in half. Oh my God.
Collier sidesteps. Spear! No! Collier drills Rhino.
He's calling for the right hand. He knows the spear's not going to do it.
Yeah,
Time for the big time right.
It's a 1-2 punch. No pun intended.
Wow.
Knockout shot.